It's time for baseball here on The Show. Today, a spring training matchup between the Detroit Tigers and the New York Yankees. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Ramirez. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Almora.
He's got it, and there are two down now. So striding in, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jose Ramirez.
First offering on its way.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time. Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez. A hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Braun comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. JT Realmuto 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now the 0-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Long throw, got him. That is a terrific play. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Jose Ramirez.
As a look, now the pitch. Line to the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for the Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Last breath for the Tigers. To third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first is in time, and the Yankees win it. The Yankees win.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
8-4 the final this afternoon. New York took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Alex Wood takes home the win. Andrew Triggs worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you, please drive home safely.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Hayward, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Soft liner to the right side, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit to first. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air to right field. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Stopped on the slide by LeMahieu. That's off to that one.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to. Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
6-0 the final shutout score today. The Toronto Blue Jays jumped out to an early lead in the first. We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's a battle of... At the plate, Jose Altuve. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jose Altuve.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you can get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit.
Now at the plate, Brian Anderson.
Batting 7th, third baseman. Brian Anderson.
The 1-1.
1-1
On the ground towards second. There is Altuve. And there's out number 2. In now is A.J. Ellis. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
A.J. Ellis.
The 1-2. On the ground out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 2-0. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
The 1-2 pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. And there's one away.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. Altuve takes his lead at third with one away. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. A tag for one. Into the box, Jose Altuve. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep. 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
0-1 count, and the pitch. A pitch out, the throw, and they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on ML. So coming to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He doubled his last time through.
DJ LeMahieu.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Altuve has it. And that's the first out. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Winker leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Zobrist.
He pulls this one into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits.
Next for New York, Jose Altuve. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. From the stretch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Hayward on the run.
Down.
He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Ready now, Jose Altuve. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Final strike for the Blue Jays. A swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Altuve throw on to first, and the Yankees are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Yu Darvish gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Andrew Miller wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on. We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jeremy Hellickson will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Now batting, Ben Zobrist, set to lead off the home half of the second. The 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Gregorius is there. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andruw Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Digging in, Manny Pena. He reached on a single in his first try.
Manny Pena.
Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. No damage done. Striding in once again, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 0-1. Turned on down the line. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Relay three.
And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all.
Here's Didi Gregorius. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hayward has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that...
Coming to the plate now, Brian Anderson, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Now the 2-1 pitch. Round to short. This could be 2. That's it. And he's safe.
Usually these guys turn the 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed there, and it sailed over the second baseman's head.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Up the middle. Taken in by Gregorius. Altuve for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get. Digging in once again, Didi Gregorius. In previous meetings with Bastardo, he's 1 for 2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Bruce heads for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. We are knotted at 3.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
6-4 the outcome today. New York came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Stephen Wright.
Welcome every.
It's on the cold side here in Toronto. Matt Shoemaker gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, the maker of shoes, Matt Shoemaker. Split fingers his best pitch. Good fastball, not a great one. 91 to 93 miles an hour. Split finger is the key for Matt Shoemaker. Has the straight changeup to go along with it. You'll know if he's on early. Lots of swings and misses on the splitter.
High in the air out to center field. Gordon is there, and he has it for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. In his career against Mike Minor, he's 4 for 14. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Bases are empty, one man out. 3-1. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Count remains full. The payoff pitch one more time. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, but the runner's back easily. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Lagares leads off first with 1 away. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now a spin and a throwback to second. Don't want to forget about him. The 2-1 pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
Man, he's an absolute train wreck out there so far. That's his second wild pitch of the first inning. We'll see if he can get the train back on the tracks here, but something is definitely off with his delivery right now.
Josh Bell the next to hit, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. And this one gets away. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Gordon facing back at the track. Gone! 2 runs on the board after that home run by Josh Bell. Second home run early in the year as the Blue Jays have taken a 3-2 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Jesse Winker.
Stepping in now, Jesse Winker, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 3 runs already home here. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now another 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. On the first baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over it, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now. Back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Stepping in, Brian Anderson. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Changeup in for a strike. Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. In the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Men on third with 2 down. Bounce it to the left side. Gregorius is right there. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's 4-2.
Man, there's just no excuse for
Batting 8, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And that'll be all now for Mike Minor. So, boy, that ERA is going to take a bit of a tumble here as he gets cuffed around pretty good and winds up not being able to survive the first. Andrew Miller is going to jump into this one much earlier than I think he ever anticipated. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And there's ball 1. Miller is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Second inning coming up from Toronto. The Jays are out in front 4-2. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist. The ability to have range both right and left and makes all the routine plays.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. In now is the Yankees DH, Manny Ramirez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. John rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay, and he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Here's D. Gordon now. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Hayward is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Settling in now, Andrew Knapp. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Lifetime against Andrew Miller, he's gone 2 for 6. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Gordon has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Oh, it looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1 and 2.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here he comes again. 1-2. Lays off. 2 and 2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Back here in Toronto for the start of the 3rd in this one, as you get a look at the famous CN Tower there in the distance. Digging in, Jose Ramirez, and he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. Line drive to center field. Lagares patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He sways and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lined into left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. The tying run comes around all the way from first to score. It's a 4-4 game.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
First pitch on its way. Liner towards second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Center field. Lagares on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. In now, Greg Bird. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hit hard on the ground towards second. LeMahieu's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Yankees forced us. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Line drive to left. John is there, and he has it for the out.
First baseman number 55.
Josh Bell the next to hit. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Boy, this guy right here, that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Jesse Winker will be next. Hit to short. Gregorius is there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Number 33, Jesse Winker.
Standing in, Jesse Winker. He singled his last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Hey. 2-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. 3 innings complete. Strap in. It's still 4-4. Stepping into the box, Richie John. He reached on a single in his first try.
Richie John.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so It'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
In now, Manny Ramirez, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Hayward has a read on it. 1 out. Here's D. Gordon now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over.
Leading off the 4th inning, designated hitter, Ken Dobrik.
Anthony Swarzak answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. First offering on its way. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was a 21st round pick during the first-year player draft of 2018.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here, as this is chopped foul at home plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to look.
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Stepping up now, J.P. Crawford. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Anderson, the runner at second with 1 away. In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Andrew Knapp would be next. And he's not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Through 4, we're tied at 4. Striding in, Jose Ramirez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is in the air to left. Winker is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 19, James Bruce.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. Shoemaker looks in. Here comes the first pitch. Hard liner to center field. Lagares is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Knapp. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is fouled at the plate. The 0-1 delivery. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that a lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Here comes the first pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. That's wide, 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
And the pitch on 2-1. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and they get them both.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Here's Juan Lagares. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
D-Row.
1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. 5th inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, he came right.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell, head-to-head against Anthony Swarzak. He's 1 for 3. That's lifted the other way out to left. John on the move, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Blue Jays leave a pair. Chase Ripley is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Now at the plate, Manny Pena. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out.
The first baseman, number 33, Ray Bird.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3 through. Now in the box, Jesse Winker. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the sixth. First pitch coming, here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strikes.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. Ben Zobrist is on deck. Here's the 3-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the sixth. Next will be the designated hitter, Ben Zobrist. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 4 runs, only 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he's back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. I'm set with the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Seared down the first baseline. And there's his first base hit in this one. Winker rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple. Digging in now, Brian Anderson. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Well, that's a big at-bat right there. Not only does he get all the way to third on a triple, but he also drives in the go-ahead run.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Anderson is retired, and there's 1 away.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
That'll bring in J.P. Crawford. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, Andrew Knapp, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 1-1 the count. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. This is line to left, and he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen, as you can see there. They're asking.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 2. Digging in and looking for more, Richie John. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a pop?
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Fantastic effort, but he's unable to turn it into an out, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Now to the plate, Manny Ramirez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. From the belt, the pitch. This one's down to third. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Sometimes you got to pull out the ambush tactic. You don't know what the best pitch is going to be. Oh, right there. Get me a knock on the left side.
Tyler Myers comes on now, and this move will force the switch hitter to bat from the right side.
And I think that's exactly the thought process, Matt. He's not as strong of a hitter from the right side, so we'll see if this proves to be a smart move out of the pen.
There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Long throw to third. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez, as he lines it out to center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 7-6 game.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game. After being down by 1, D-Row, that base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit. What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Ramirez stands at second with no outs. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. And it looks like we're going to see time called here as he looked to come up a bit gingerly after he hit the first base bag. But from all indications, it looks like it won't be enough to take him out of the ballgame. Here's Jay Bruce now. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. In head-to-head action against Tyler Lyons, he's gone 3 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Fastball called for strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the forced play is now in order. Now at the plate, Manny Pena. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Into right center field, and this ball's going to get down. A base hit. 1 run scores. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Mike Clevenger will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Squared that one up just a little late. Still only 1 out in the inning. Behind 0-2 now. Clevenger, who sometimes gets called Sunshine. He was a 9th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2018.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And they can't even get 1 on the play as the squeeze works to perfection that time. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. Stepping in now, Richie John. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Up next for the
Now at the plate, Manny Ramirez.
Manny Ramirez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So a great...
Leading off for Toronto, center fielder.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Kyle Barklaw will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Hit on the ground to third. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The batter, number 9.
Stepping in for the Jays, DJ LeMahieu. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. First pitch on its way. Altuve at second. And quickly there are 2 away. Josh Bell the next to hit. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. 6 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a liner, but foul. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he pushed it just a bit too much and lined up a foul ball.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Dee Gordon. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Winker moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line. Board operator's going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning. So digging in now, Jose Altuve. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as the lead holds at 10-6.
Leading off for the Jays.
Leading off the inning, Jesse Winker, and they'll need him to get something going here. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. A high fastball is in there.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that just misses inside. 1 out, nobody on. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. And this one's over at the knees. 2-1. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Striding into the box, Brian Anderson. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jay Bruce. Past history with Mike Clevenger. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hits this one hard the other way. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. At the plate, Didi Gregorius. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. On the ground to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Standing in now, Manny Pena. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Digging in, Greg Bird. He's 1-for-4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And he is in there.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off the torrid start, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Into the box, Richie John popped him up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hold. 0-2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. J.P. Crawford sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Next to bat for Toronto, Andrew Knapp. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, the pitcher can claim that that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
Here's Jason Hayward now, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home, fouled off. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Hayward takes as that pitch misses for ball 4. He'll take the walk. Here's Juan Lagares, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here.
Kelvin Herrera comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Kelvin Herrera.
The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Two and 1 to Juan Lagares. Now at second, Hayward is over at first with 1 away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, John. Oh no, he totally missed it. Now ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He comes across to score as they close the gap to 3 now.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be an unearned run there. Looked like he tracked the ball well off the bat, but when it came time to close the deal, he just couldn't squeeze it. He'll be thinking about that one for a while.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Line to the right side. But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. Josh Bell the next to hit. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And that's dead center for strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Second and third, 2 away. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. And that's in there. Base hit. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
In now, Jesse Winker. 1-0 the count. 1-0 count. Here it is. Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. And this one's in the dirt. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera. He's got a 3-for-5 line. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Ball 2.
2-2.
To a full count now. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
He's set. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time.
Counts 1-0.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
3-0 to him now. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. 3-0 fastball's in for a strike.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over.
Well, that's what you call flirting with disaster right there. Tying run on third, winning run on second, but that's where they stay. Hangs on to get the save, and that's all that matters.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. The New York Yankees capitalized on a huge 7th inning on the way to the win. Anthony Swarzak claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious Yankees, 10 runs on 16 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 9 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Rogers Center this afternoon, 50,516.
Welcome to Inside the Show. Baseball is back in April. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Starting in the AL East, the New York Yankees put up 16 hits on the day as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 10-9. As of right now, the Blue Jays are in last place in the AL East, and the Yankees are atop the division. The Rays held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the visiting Red Sox 7-2. As of today, the Rays are in third place in the AL East, and the Red Sox are third in the division. The Twins hit 3 long balls as they blew out Baltimore 10-0. Heading into the day, the Orioles are in second place in the AL East, and the Twins sit in third place in the American League Central. The Tigers finished off a 2-game sweep as they sank the visiting Buccos 7-5. In the standings, the Tigers are atop the AL Central, and the Pirates sit in last place in the National League Central Division. The Chicago White Sox amassed 14 hits in the game as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 9-7. As of right now, the Royals sit in second place in the AL Central Division, and the White Sox are third in the division. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim got an astounding 20 hits in total as they defeated the A's in Oakland 13-11. Entering the day's action, the A's are in last place in the AL West, and the Angels are atop the division. Matt Duffy sent 2 into the seats while driving in 6, helping lead the Mariners to the victory over the Indians 11-3. At the start of the day, the Mariners sit in second place in the American League West, while the Indians are in third place in the AL Central. The Houston Astros picked up 14 hits in total as they stole a win in extra innings over the Rangers 6-4. Heading into the day, the Rangers are in third place in the AL West, while the Astros are third in the division. The Chicago Cubs picked up, 19 hits in this one as they manhandled the Marlins 8-2. As of right now, the Marlins are in fourth place in the NL East, and the Cubs are atop the NL Central. The Mets sent 3 balls into the seats as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 7-4. As of today, the Mets are in second place in the NL East, while the Cardinals are in second place in the NL Central. The Reds combined to allow only 4 hits as they bested the visiting Nats 6-0. In the standings, the Reds sit in second place in the National League Central, while the Nationals sit in second place in the National League East Division. The San Francisco Giants completed the long 4-game sweep as they embarrassed the Dodgers 9-3. Entering the day's action, the Dodgers sit in last place in the National League West Division, and the Giants are atop the division. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games. Welcome to Inside the Show. Baseball is back in April. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Looking first at the American League East, the Yankees put up 16 hits on the day as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 10-9. In other news from the Bronx, the club has made a trade and have acquired third baseman Giovanni Urshela from the Houston Astros. Going the other way, right fielder Josh Cowan, according to team reports. At the start of the day, the Blue Jays sit in last place in the American League East Division, while the Yankees are atop the division. The Tampa Bay Rays combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the visiting Red Sox 7-2. As of right now, the Rays sit in third place in the American League East Division, while the Red Sox are third in the division. The Minnesota Twins grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the O's in Baltimore 10-0. Heading into the day, the Orioles sit in second place in the American League East Division, while the Twins sit in third place in the American League Central. The Detroit Tigers completed a short 2-game sweep as they sank the visiting Buccos 7-5. As of today, the Tigers are leading the American League Central Division, while the Pirates are in last place in the NL Central. The White Sox hit 3 long balls as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 9-7. In the standings, the Royals are in second place in the AL Central, while the White Sox are third in the division. The Angels got an astounding 20 hits in total as they took an extra innings victory